Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own straight there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. Look at this, 9 yards and a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Daniels setting up the play action. His first throw is an interception. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. The throw is caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Johnson up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Johnson again. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Santos' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 10 now. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He fields this at the 18. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wines.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To throw, Williams. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose and pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That's taken at the 15. brought down before the return gets far. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the move. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get 6 more on their early advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. To send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays in some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Throwing now from the gun. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. Komet's got it, left side.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hung in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Williams again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Third and 2, Williams. They get 28 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Kronsky Merritt. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Run now with Kronsky Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Run, it's Kronsky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater on for the PAT.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Back to
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We might need more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing, and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. One in behind center with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 31. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Williams. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running with Swift out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Moore going in motion left. Third down. Here's Williams. Hits his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On fourth down, it's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second down now, 7 to go. Daniels setting up the play action. Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Daniels now. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On it now, out of the gun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Williams to throw on first. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run now with Swift. Still going past the 40. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. They're down to their final one in this half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Williams. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they don't get the kickoff, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Santos' kick is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season, and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Daniels back to throw. Carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A 57-yard attempt.
Ooh, snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now here's Williams. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. And it's the Bears with 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams to throw. That's more on the quick slant. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Santos Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and just 2 to go. They run. It's Krosky near it. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's got it, left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 1st down from the 31. The shotgun again to Swift. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And this got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give to Swift. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. It's in up the middle. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Santos' kick is good, and that will add to their score.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
For saving face, seeing the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. And he will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good. For the Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jamar Turner ending that one.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Throwing this back in the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kevin Byard comes up.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. His push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne.
It's a gain of a yard.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Williams will look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's caught by McLaurin. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw again, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the air again, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Daniels setting up the play action. Throw left side's caught by Sinnott. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Iran, it's cross game out. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
The career is more at stake when you're brown. That paper, baby, my face on
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Or maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Daniels to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now at fourth down, staring right at him. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and goal, Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Running for it with Johnson. And he's going to fight forward and get a touchdown. The Bears put up even more points in a win. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss each play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on down. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down. Here's Swift. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They bring their tight end left. Swift gets it again on 2nd down. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They motion the tight end over. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Santos' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels now. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be. But even with the added boost from the friendly confines,